Good afternoon, brothers and sisters. This is Raydeen Esau with the Raydeen Esau Foundation. Thanks for tuning in this evening. Today's topic is going to be talking about money, the art of money, and why does money control the mass majority of the population of the planet? And why are people chasing riches but never seem to find riches? We're going to start by dissecting the scale of money and the classifications of one. Uh, Classifications are used in all aspects of charts to label a certain thing in a certain area. So to say, we can use race or ethnic group for an example. Uh, White being the highest and black being the lowest. There is no one actually white, nor anyone who is actually black. These are just terms and classifications to classify one. This is the same scale that is used with money and wealth. If everyone was rich, there would be no workers, no laborers, no slaves, no one to till the earth to produce. So therefore, money would be useless. It would be none. Everything would be free. The earth produces all of the minerals, all of the substances that we use, livestock, and all of that so about. It replenishes itself. This is stated in the scriptures and it's also known through life. All things replenish itself. So why are we constantly working 9 to 5 and never seeming to get up? Attachments, addictions, habits, things that we buy that are unnecessary. You don't necessarily have to have a lot of money to be rich. You can work a normal job and preserve your money well. Spend your money well. Buy only what is needed. Your domestics, rent, light, water, gas, food, clothes, and put the rest in the savings. But because we have these habits, these attractions, festivities, all of these things to draw into your thinking to spend your money, keeps you at a systematic wheel that will continue to turn to where you will always need to make more money. And this is when you enslave yourself to money, when you constantly chase money, and there is no need to do this. Uh, Same way with laws. Laws are not put in place to correct one's uh, disobedience to the law. It's a game. It's all a game. Now, if you know anything about a game, you know if you play the game, two things can happen. You can win the game or you can lose the game. But if you don't play the game, you can't lose. And this is the key to being successful in riches. Let's take, for example, you were stopped by the police for a speeding ticket. They issued you a speeding citation with a fee. This fee is not going to teach you to stop speeding. This fee is going to tax your money, make you spend something that is unnecessary, a way to hurt you financially in order to enslave you further so you can labor more. It's a monopoly system. It's a board game. The laws that are set in place and everything has to do with money. There is no real justice on this wicked planet. It's all about robbing people who have nothing. And until you understand that, you'll always be a victim to finances, always paying money that you don't actually owe. And it's only because you don't know the game. You have to understand the game to play the game. And once you fully understand the game and learn the game, then you can beat the game. Or just don't play it at all. That way you can't lose. Laws are set up because they know people are going to break them. And when they do, they charge you money. And that is not a form of justice. That's not a form of correction. It is only a way to take something that does not belong to them. But legally, they can justify that it does. And this is what puts you into a system of always paying money that you don't owe, working harder and harder and harder to make money for no reason. Systematic will that you'll continue to be in. Like people like to say, chasing the bag. Well, bag of money, that is. But this is the catch to this. Money doesn't make you. You make money. So why would you be chasing a bag of money when the money should be chasing you? This goes into our karmic laws, our law of attraction as well. I think money, therefore I am money. Where I go, money follows. The job does not determine your wealth. The mind determines the wealth. Your intuition is everything. Don't let laws or festivities or things that mean nothing, no value, take your hard-earned dollars, because this is what puts you into that hole, that pit, to where you'll always be chasing money. Now, the scriptures state, for the love of money is the root of all evil. Not money itself, because money's been here from the beginning of time to evaluate or levitate, or should I say, weigh out the rich and the poor. We need laborers, we need workers in order to produce so that we can all eat and we can all be able to buy things as we need these things. But a worker is not a bad thing. It's the mind of the worker that could be the bad thing. Is how he utilizes his money, how he spends his money. Is he addicted to drugs? Is he addicted to shopping? Is he addicted to fast food? All of these monies that you are spending, if you would write these things down and see how much money you are throwing away, you would be surprised of all the money that you are wasting on absolutely nothing. In a rich country, cigarettes are, $10 or more, maybe? People take 2 hits off of a cigarette and throw it on the ground. But yet they complain about the price of cigarettes. And this is the systematic programming of spoils, of being spoiled. You have the assets, you have the material. You live in a rich country where things are accessible, things are where you can reach them with no problem. So you do not value them. You always seem not to value something that's always there, but when it's gone, then that's when you realize the real wealth or the value of the product. And these are the people who are living in very poor countries who have nothing at all. People who live in a rich country that are classified as poor are actually middle class in a third world country. But because of them being spoiled, being in a rich country, they don't know that they're middle class in a third world country. All they know is they're poor. And they're trying to live up a lifestyle to uphold what the rich are doing, but not rich. If you ever notice, rich people do not wear high dollar clothes, high dollar shoes. Rich people are very, I don't want to say cheap, but very wise with spending. And this is how you stay rich. You don't stay rich by giving all your money away to the same people who gave it to you. You get rich by investing, saving, being smart, being wise with your dollars, your monies. This is the art of money. It is a mind thing. It is a discipline thing. You have to discipline yourself in order to grow and learn to save and not fall weak to sales, accessories, cigarettes, drugs, alcohol, all of these things that mean nothing. If something costs $100 and all you have is $120, you cannot afford that. Well, of course, you can buy it. You have enough to buy it, but you can't afford it. Having enough to buy something and affording something is two different things. Affording something means that I can buy this product and still be comfortable with my money. Being able to buy it means after I buy it, I'll be broke. And that also would put you into a setback of enslavement and chasing the bag of money, that is.